So you're not where you thought you'd be at this point in your life. Don't worry. When I was just 17 years old, I remember my first real job interview. The CFO and the accountant, they asked me a question that stuck with me for the rest of my life. They turned to me and they said, "Where do you see your life going? Like, what's your big goal?" Now, I remember just looking at them point blank, directly down the barrel, and I said, by the age of 30, I want to be retired. I remember they just looked at each other and started laughing. And in that moment, I had never ever considered that this was a goal before. But I committed to something that ended up becoming the fuel to really drive my ambition for years and years and years. And by the time that I got to that age 30, I looked at my life and I looked at what I'd built, and look, I could have sold everything and potentially lived off the rest of those savings for the rest of my life. But I didn't want to do that. What I was glad was that that gave me the ammunition to push as hard as I did. Now at age 36, I could easily retire today. But if it wasn't for that moment that I set that in motion, my life could be very different right now. And so if you've had plans for your life that haven't worked out, or if you've got goals and aspirations, remember to stay flexible. Remember to stay resilient and adaptable, that things just aren't going to go your way. You're going to have setbacks and you're going to have curveballs, but that's not what matters. What matters is that you spend each and every day working on the things that you enjoy, doing it with people that you love and you love spending time with, and that you can make some money from. And regardless of where you end up, if you've had a journey that has consisted of those three things, well then you've absolutely won in life.